The blue and red and the white boots of Carlos Vinan Soto from Newark. That's where he's based now. Trained by Jose Rosario. And Rashiem Jefferson in the black shorts and long black socks. Why do some fighters wear those, Johnny?
I don't know, because when I box, I'd get a right sweat on just thinking about fighting. So those long black socks are not going to keep you cool. They may look it.
And he's got a tough one, Jefferson. It's all part of the learning process. Shakes his head, bit of defiance. And just gets the break, moves away, making Soto appear ponderous. And he's got some bottle, Soto, some heart, driving himself forward and taking the fight to Jefferson. Great stuff.
And up to this, the first minute of the fourth round, both fighters were throwing jabs and letting them go. And the classiest shots were coming from Jefferson. The connection was coming from Jefferson. But now, you see Soto's pace. This suits him. You know, he's kind of closing Jefferson down, dragging him down and making him stand in the middle of the ring.
Jefferson trying to get those long arms free to work the compact body of Soto, who's short with his own jab. What he lacks in talent, well, he possesses in the courage department. He wants to fight.
Soto's smart, he's staying on his chest and he's making Jefferson work. If he's going to win, he's going to work for the win. He's using the head, which we saw an indication of in the second round.
He just backed Jefferson up there momentarily. Quite broad shoulders. He's 5'6" in frame. Is slightly lighter at 9'2" to Jefferson's 9'2½". But as you said, totally different frames and bodies. And the longer this goes, the more it might suit Soto.
Yeah. Jefferson's style would have suited him as an amateur. You're boxing 3-4 rounds, and this aggressive come forward style for a tall fighter may suit him because it's a shorter distance. But now we're in the longer distance fights, and he's got a good record as a professional. But it depends on what level of opponent he's been in against and the style of fights he's been in. Stop holding. Break.
Soto did go 8 rounds last time. And in Jefferson's penultimate fight, Carlos Diaz took him 8 as well. That was in New York. Attempting to free the hands there, Jefferson. He's making it harder than it should be, this.
Yeah, very, very much harder. And I'd like to hear what they're saying in his corner, because they need to convince him to do what he's good at. Use his nice, sharp jabs he uses for the first 15 seconds of the round.
Seem to be using his advantages, of which he's blessed with many, in a matchup like this.
It's something that you've got to and you've got to deal with. You've got to address.
Well, it's close, these rounds are.
Yeah, they're very close, and it's very hard to split the two of them. But the classiest shots are coming from Jefferson. The more aggression is coming from Soto. He's the one that's pushing the fight, trying to keep his back against the rope, trying to set the right hands up to the head and to the body. He's trying to vary the shots up.
Hombre. Stay there, hombre.
Second half of this super featherweight battle between Rashiem Jefferson and Carlos Vinan Soto. And it's tight on your card. 3-3, you've scored 10-10.
Exactly, because the classiest shots are coming from Jefferson. Jefferson's the one that's popping them out, the eye-catching shots. Even though the aggressor is Soto, Jefferson's the one that's just coming out on top.
Everything at stake, surely, in this one. Good match, and a right hand from Soto, who's not overawed at all by the reputation that Jefferson has brought with him into the ring. He hasn't had as many fights, Soto, or the amateur experience of Jefferson, but he is certainly making things tricky.
That's right, we're in the 5th round. Someone is going to pull away at this stage in the fight now. Someone's work rate, someone's pace, someone's punch pace is going to start to make a difference between these two fighters.
Might begin to tell us more about Rashiem Jefferson. how he'll deal with the sort of long, hard battles that lie await in his pro career.
Look, some kids like to get in a tear up. Some kids find it easier to box like this than having to think your way through a fight. Jefferson, out of what we've seen, seems to feel comfortable getting involved in a brawl, seems to feel comfortable just standing there having a little bit of a tear up.
Well, he is one of 10 children, Johnny, from the very hard neighbourhood in North Philadelphia, the Badlands. I remember visiting Charles Brewer there, and they had burnt-out cars and everything. It's tough. It's tough on those streets.
Well, you know what? If you're coming from a big family like that, it shows Jefferson is a stater. He'll fight to the bitter end. He'll give it as much as he's got, as long as he's got. He'll not wilt. He just loves to have a tear-up.
The nasty incident when he was shot in an argument with a young drugs dealer a few years back. But he's got himself back on the straight and narrow. There's a 5-year-old son also called Rashiem, and really wants to dedicate his life to boxing. That's where the sport can help.
Yeah, that helps a lot of fighters, and your life can be so different. There's so many world champions that are out there that could be on the other side of some cell bars right now if it wasn't for boxing.
Just cowers there, Jefferson. Troubled by Soto's persistence and ruggedness. And he's electing to trade with him. Is that wise? Uppercut from Soto.
Jefferson seemed a little troubled there with that right hand again. What's Soto's getting in?
He whips in an uppercut. But just chink in the armour there with Mr. Jefferson.